And something we don't see very often is a big rope, either silver or platinum chain. Now, shameless plug, I should say we are doing some platinum, me and Marva, tomorrow morning. I hope you guys will check that show out. I'm going to be on the 9 to 12. I think we're going to do it during that little time slot, or maybe the 2 to 4. You should watch that entire show. But that beautiful rope right there, folks, that looks like something you would see. I mean, when we're talking about, and this is about perceived value and actual value to a certain extent. Actual value, I think 99 is a fair price. But what you just saw on Megan's neck, that absolutely 110% at about 4 millimeters. And I've got the stainless one on. I didn't get it zipped in there, but that's about where it sit if I put it at about, I don't know, 20.5 inches. So you have the jump rings as well, which I like a lot. But look how thick that is. You don't see the rope in the precious white metal very often here at Shop LC. So that one, I encourage you to jump in and grab that. That looks like, gosh, if that's a platinum chain, I mean, the gram weight of this has got to be at least 20 cents. It's almost a troy ounce. I mean, they are very substantial. And that would cost you a fortune. All right. Yeah. So perceived value, whether it's gold or platinum, both are sky high at the retail level. You're probably looking at an $8,000 proposition, close to that, if we're talking about the gram weight and everything. But look, even in stainless steel, look, and this is not a bad price here. That's 124, marked down to 69. Not mad at the 69. That's a 20-inch. It's a 3 millimeter. Ours is about 4.5 to nearly 5 millimeters. So we're getting you a lot bigger, bolder look, and we're giving you more of it, lots of it. So what's that?
Yeah, you're getting all 8 chains here for $57.
Right, you can do
all 8 of them, $57. So that's $11.50 below the comparison ad for the one. And you'll get all 8 chains. Okay, fair enough. I hear you at home. Well, I don't know if I need all 8. Yeah, you'll have 4 that you're going to love and you're going to wear all the time. You then have 4 to be saved as gifts. Mother's Day, Father's Day on the horizon. Graduation season is going to be starting in a few weeks' time. So now you've got chains to give as gifts to people in your life. You have chains that honestly just hang on to, because you might find a certain time, a certain day, all of a sudden you're going to have an outfit on. You're going to say, well, I have this in gold and wish I had it in stainless. It would work better in stainless. Well, now you'll have one in stainless. So you will have that versatility. So just hang on to them. When it's 50, you know, it's under $60. You know, I would understand it. Listen, if you're telling me to spend $1,000 for 8 chains, okay, yeah, I'm on board, might not be doing that. But when it's a deal like this, when you can get all 8 for $57.54 and nothing in shipping if you use the app, all of a sudden I'm saying, okay, you know what, this might be a smart thing to do. I have the app, the code is Friday. Now make sure you don't use Fast Buy, because if you use Fast Buy, you bypass the checkout process where you put in the code. So this is the only time you will ever hear me say don't use Fast Buy, because that is something you definitely want to be doing otherwise. So here you go. Take advantage of this deal right now at $8.99. An excellent deal for one. That's fine. Resellers, you're doing the math. I know you are, and you're figuring, okay, I can resell these for X dollars. My cost is this. Yeah, in fact, if you are... In fact, let me do the math, because now I'm kind of curious, because we gave you an automatic 10% off on every one of them, going to $8.99. So automatically now you got 10% off. It's 20% more off if you do the buy all. So you're buying those chains at $7.19 a piece if you do the buy all. $7.19 a piece. So all of you that are doing the math that are resellers, that's your cost, $7.19 a piece. So big savings happening right there. And again, choice of all the different designs. I'm in that option number 1. I could have just kicked myself for not realizing, well, of course that's where I saw that. It took me a few minutes. That was something I just saw in Bangkok just a week and a half ago. It's hard to believe that it was that recently. In fact, just over a week ago now. And that popular designer piece was selling in 23 karat gold. This looks like 23 karat gold in that chain as well. So if you want something that looks like you traveled a very long ways to go shop shopping for your jewelry, there it is. Of course, the ropes, classic, timeless, can never go wrong with those. And those are 5mm ropes. We measured them earlier. If you're wondering about the width on those are 5mm ropes. The one in that ad we show you, those were 3mm, but those are 5mm ropes. In fact, here's that ad once again. That is on sale. It's $124 usually, marked down to $69. And I can't believe that we're living in times where, yes, $124 is a regular price now for a stainless steel chain, but it is. We've shown you ads for stainless chains at $1,000.
Oh,
so
yeah.
they're all over the place now.
If you go to one of the high-end retailers, and a lot of them are working with stainless steel.
Oh yes.
You will see virtually the identical chain. You'll see those high-end ones. You'll see cool designs like the top two. You'll see the traditionals and that, but they will charge you a fortune. There is virtually no difference. We're one of the largest manufacturers of jewelry in the world, so we have one of the few facilities that we can do stainless steel jewelry at, folks. So that comes with its perks. Essentially, you're getting these for probably less than what those mall jewelers and the little kiosks pay at cost. So your vertical integration, we can go into that, but I don't want to get into the weeds too much, except to say that yes, you're getting these at rock bottom. You're lucky if you get, again, a little dental floss, little small little Rolo chain at a traditional, brick and mortar place.